Hello and welcome back to my channel Math, and today I am back with another video on mensuration in which I am going to cover perimeter. Perimeter is calculated for any closed shape. Alright, so I'll just give you a bookish definition of this and then I'll let you know what perimeter actually means. So perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary forming a closed figure when you go round the figure once. So that's what perimeter is. It's just calculating its boundary. You just need to add up all the sides to get the perimeter of any closed figure. I have drawn here two closed figures. One is a square, another one is a rectangle. I'll just let you know how we have deduced the formula for these two figures. If we see the square, all its sides are equal. This is one of its main property and that makes a square a square. So if you see this is square, I have made these markings. It means that all its sides are equal. So even if one side is given to you, you know that all its sides are of 4 centimeters. So whatever is given, you can write here. Now, to find the perimeter of a square, you need to count the number of sides 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have 4 sides in it. That means we are going to multiply 4 with the measurement of its side, which is also 4. So that means 16 centimeter is our answer. Here I am going to write centimeters because this is the side that we have taken. And this 4 we have got from the number of sides this figure is having. And that's why I have written the unit in centimeters and not any other unit. I am not changing the unit when I am finding out the perimeter. It's exactly the same as it is given in the question. So here is the way to find the perimeter of a square. Always remember that this 4 has come from the number of sides. And the other one is the measurement of one of its side. So that's how we have found out for square. Now in case of a rectangle, we know that opposite sides are equal. So this 2, this will also be 2. If this is 5, this will also be 5. So we have 2 lengths and we have 2 breadths. So to find the perimeter of rectangle, again we need to add up all the sides. Since we have 2 times the length, we have 2 lengths here, so I can write 2L, and we have 2 breadths also, so I'll write down 2B. So we are actually adding up all the sides, but in another way. We are deducting a formula for this figure. So here this 2 is common, so we can take it out common, and L plus B will be in the bracket. Now what children do is, the common error that I came across was, here children write down multiplication sign and then they get everything wrong. We are adding up all the sides and we have taken twice of length and twice of breadth because we have 2 lengths and 2 breadths here. That's why we are writing it like this. So here it will be a plus sign and then you can put up the values. 2 into L is 5 and B is 2. So 2 into 7 will be 14 centimeters. So again the answer is in centimeters because our units were in centimeter. So that's how we calculate the perimeter of any closed figure. In case if it is an irregular figure, that means it is having all its sides of different measurement. In that case you need to write down the measurements properly and then add them up. You will get the perimeter of that irregular figure. Alright, now I'll let you know that if in a question it is nowhere mentioned that you have to find the perimeter but ultimately you need to find the perimeter only to get your answer. So in that case I'll let you know, I'll give you some examples of these questions. Whenever it is asked that a person goes for a morning walk and he takes 5 rounds of a closed figure like a square or a rectangular park. In that case, if a person is going for a morning walk or evening walk, he will walk only on the borders. He is not going to run across It's not going to, like, if this kind of a figure is there, the person is going to take a walk only on the border of that figure. He is not going to walk like this. Otherwise, he won't be able to make out how much he has traveled, what distance he has covered. But if he moves around this area, this part, only on the boundaries, then he'll be able to make out, okay, I have taken 5 rounds of this particular garden. And if he knows the side or the length of this, like suppose the length is 7 centimeters and the breadth is 4 centimeters. If he or she is knowing this measurement, these dimensions, he can easily calculate how much he has traveled if he has taken 5 rounds of this garden. So he need to find out the perimeter in such a case. It's a rectangle, so perimeter of rectangle is again twice of length plus breadth. So twice of 7 plus 4. 2 into 7 plus 4 is 11 and 22 centimeters. Now this is the perimeter of this rectangular garden. Okay, he knows that if he is taking only one route, he is going to cover 22 centimeters, or let it be in meters because he is taking up a walk. So let it be in meters. So he is walking 22 meters if he is completing one round. And if he has taken 5 rounds of this park, that means total distance covered. So whatever rounds that person has taken, if he has taken 5 rounds, it will be multiplied by 5. And finally the answer will be 110 meters. That's how we calculate the perimeter of any rectangular garden or park. So the catch in this question is, there was nowhere mentioned that you are supposed to find the perimeter. You have to think logically that a person is taking a walk. So what do we need to find out? We will not find out the area because he is not covering the distance like this. He is only moving across the boundary. Okay, only on the borders he is moving. So we'll find out the perimeter, and at the end you need to multiply it by the rounds taken by him. Similarly, if you have to find, if you are given like a dupatta or a chunni is to be laced, then of course a lace is put only on the border of that chunni. And if you have to find the total length, again you need to find out the perimeter of that chunni. Or like fencing a plot, fencing is all done in the boundaries only, just to know कि हाँ इसके अंदर का whatever area is there is ours. So if fencing comes, if lace comes, if a morning walk comes, that means you need to find out the perimeter. And for rectangle, for square, for equilateral triangle, you can always use the formulas. For equilateral triangle, we can use 3 into sides because it has 3 sides and all its sides are equal. So we are multiplying 3 by the measurement of the side given to us. So that's how we find out the perimeter. We'll let you know about area in the next video. Please subscribe my channel and keep watching. Thank you.